welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited because you and I are both in for a treat. We get to see this 2003 Mustang Cobra Terminator, and it only has 5 miles on it. 5! Everything is still wrapped, gorgeous. And this one is really neat because it's actually for sale right now, along with a few other ones. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm just starting out. I would love to have you here. Let's go take a look at it. We are here with Brandon Bickmore from the Minds Gym podcast. And if you don't mind, could you tell us a little bit about you and about the car?
I started collecting Mustangs 5 or 6 years ago. Ran into a guy, bought a GT500 2014 wrapper, which you see there. He, about 6 months later, started calling me and said, hey, if I find cars, do you want them? And I said, sure. So we found this red 03 non-dealer prep with a silver 03 Cobra that had about 1,600 miles on it, and a garage in Layton, kind of a barn find. The guy passed away. So I bought the silver one, and I bought this red 03 Cobra. It's got 5.5 miles on it, and it's absolutely flawless. I am looking to sell them if you're interested, and you can reach me at the Minds Gym at gmail.com, and please follow my podcast too. I just started a YouTube channel today, and I'd love to have you guys check it out.
So you actually had 2 of these and you sold one.
Yeah, so I had a silver one also that had, I think it was like 1,650 miles.
Wow.
And I actually sold it back to the guy that found these for me.
So tell me about this car. It only has 5 miles.
Yeah.
So you haven't have you never driven it at all then?
So I just bought this house here 5 years ago, 4.5 years ago, and I lived up the street. So I actually, when I purchased it, it had 4.3 miles on it. I lived a mile up the street, so I actually had to drive it from the other house down to this house, which is in the same neighborhood. So I've put 1.1 miles on it since I've owned it for 5 years.
Were you nervous on that drive? Like,
no, I was good. I don't mind.
I would be nervous. It's even, all of the seats are, it still has the plastics on there. Let's look at the inside of the car.
Yeah, it's non-dealer prep, so it's got all the original plastic, all the paperwork.
Look at that, you guys. Those seats are beautiful. There's even that tape on the pedal. I don't know if you guys can see that. Do you actually mind if I sit in the car? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, all right guys. I'm actually kind of nervous to sit in here. Oh, I love these seats. Holy cow. I love that red accent. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe this only has 5 miles on it, you guys. It's 17 years old and only 5 miles. That's crazy. I've never seen, it kind of looks like the carbon fiber look, but, and look at this. I didn't know this, but it actually came with this watch, Supercharged Terminator. I want one of these watches. This is the coolest car I've ever sat in my life. There's no word. I do not want to get out. Look at those pedals. Still got the SVT tape right there. I cannot wait to let me sit in this too. Could you imagine driving in this to work every day? Like as a daily driver? No. Okay, we have got to look at the outside of this car. Let's look at the curves because this thing is flawless. There are no paint chips or dents or anything. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Oh, look at all the stuff he has in here. The workshop manual. I wonder if that's how, oh, I'm not touching it. I wonder what all that is. I'll have to ask him. But look at that. Look at those wheels. I wonder, I'm going to ask if those are Terminator wheels or if it's just a Cobra wheel. I'm not sure, but they are gorgeous. Look, there's even... Okay. And of course, the Cobra badge, which, like, look at this Cobra. It is beautiful. Okay, look at the front of it. I love that. That is beautiful. So now that we've looked at it, would you mind starting it up for us so that we can get a cold start?
No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that is a 5-mile Cobra Terminator starting for probably like the 10th time or something. That is so neat. I love the rumble. I'm sure you can hear it on there. Okay, let's pop the hood and check out the engine. So do the engineers actually sign the engine?
Yeah.
Is it on the,
Yeah.
I think there's a plate. Oh, right there, look at that. That is so neat. Okay. All right, that's officially the coolest car I will ever see in my life. There is still even the window sticker on this. Look at that. Originally it was $36,500. He also has a few other cars, and he said he would show this one especially to us. He has a GT500 and
2014.
Yes.
It's also a wrapper, and it also only has 31 miles on it. It's got a few more miles than the 03 Cobra.
Okay.
Yeah, it's spectacular. Bought it probably in 2015 from a guy that purchased it and had it for a couple months.
Look at those stripes.
And then this was the last year of the Shelby until they started making a Shelby again, the GT500, but now they're making the new Shelby in 2020.
Now they have the new one.
I think it's a neat car, one of my favorites.
I love the seats in that. Can I open it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's all yours.
Oh,
It's all
look
yours.
at that. I love the stripes on the seat. That is so neat. And it's all the way in the back too. Look at that shifter knob. That is like art. All of this. Wow.
They call them Recaro seats. Yeah.
Okay, why?
Set up
Just
for
because they
racing.
hug it?
Yep, heavier duty.
Okay.
Hold you in there nice and tight when you're doing 160 miles an hour.
Have you done 160 miles an hour in it?
I only driven, when I bought it, it had 14 miles on it, so I've driven it to the grocery store and back. So I've put 16, 17 miles on it.
That was probably a fun drive, fun grocery store drive. Yeah. Can I sit in this one too?
You can do whatever you'd like, young lady.
Oh man, look at that. This is a work of art. They have the window sticker on this one too, right there. Love that emblem there. Okay, I'm sold. I'll take it.
You want the 14 or the 03?
Both. We'll take
both?
I'll take both.
Okay. Just make sure that they follow the Minds Gym podcast.
Minds Gym podcast, guys.
Yes, check it out. And the YouTube channel that started today.
Awesome.
Please, you'll love it.
Okay, so you actually have a couple cars in there for sale, right?
In the garage, I have a 93 Cobra Till with 65 miles, and I have a 2008 GT 500 KR that's also blue with the white stripes.
That one right there?
Yeah. And that one has, I think, 55 miles on the 08, and the 93 Till Cobra has 65 or 66 miles.
Wow. So they are all low miles.
They're all under 65 miles.
Okay.
And they're all available.
They're all for sale.
So just email me at themindsgym@gmail.com if you're interested at all.
Okay. Okay, now we are gonna get a cold start on this.
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh my gosh, that sounds so mean. The rumble. That is honestly the best car sound I've ever heard. It's awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And thank you again for all of the comments. So many of you guys have helped me already. Don't forget to check out Brandon Bickmore at the Minds Gym podcast. And thank you again to Brandon for letting us come see his cars.